What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little bike check on my 2023 Trek Roscoe 7. I picked up this bike about 10 months ago, I'd say, on sale off of trek.com. We're going to be going over all the upgrades that I've done to it, as well as some upgrades that I'd like to do in the future. And at the end of the video, we're going to be deciding if this bike was really worth it, which it probably wasn't. So as we all know, this is my 2023 Trek Roscoe 7. To make this a lot easier, we're going to move from the back of a bike up towards the front of a bike as we move on. Starting with these tires, they're not upgraded at all. They're the Bontrager XR4 team issue tires. They're decent tires, but I have found myself wanting some more tread. But as we all know, tread leads to more weight. We have these custom valve caps that I actually made myself. So I bought a bunch of blue ones. Then I actually ended up spray painting a couple of the blue ones silver. The Roscoe letters are silver. Kind of wanted it to match, as with all the upgrades on the bike. Moving our way down to the pedals, these are DDT Mac pedals, literally the best pedals I've ever ridden on. The pins are literally like an inch thick, so if you get a shinner, well, you're probably going to be saying goodbye to some skin. That has happened to me a couple times. Next to the pedals, we have some race face crank protectors, which those are absolute lifesaver. I absolutely love those for a number of reasons because, well, you don't really have to worry about messing up the end of your crank and all that. Down here next to the cranks, we have a fun Zippa Light bash guard that I got actually just a couple weeks ago. It mounts up to the IC SG 05, I might be wrong about that, mounting plates on this bike. Super sweet bash guard. It actually came with an extra bash plate. That way, in case if you do mess up that one bash plate, you can just swap it out real easily. And I've always wanted a bash guard because, well, kind of makes it look like a downhill bike, if you know what I mean. Up here next to the seat, we have a DD Circuit, I think it's called, seat post clamp, silver as well. Super easy to install and all that. And the seat is actually upgraded to a DD. It's just a DD seat. I don't know what it is. They sent all this stuff to me. I don't know what it is, but it says DD on the top, and the DD letters are silver. Super nice seat. Haven't had any problems with it. Moving our way up to the front, we have DD. I think these are knuckle duster grips. The grips are absolutely amazing. Have not had them wear at all over the past, I'd say, 5 or 6 months I've had these upgrades on this bike. Moving up to the stem, nothing has changed, but on the stem we have a backyardmtber custom stem cap from Dispatch Cycling. They sent that over to me. Just makes this bike super custom, and I love it so much. The headset spacers are changed to DD headset spacers that are silver. Moving our way over here to the dropper remote, it is a Wolf Tooth Remote Pro dropper post lever. Absolutely love it. It has a sealed bearing and all that fancy stuff. Feels super smooth. It's super easy to adjust, as we know. Moving our way down to the mudguard, it is a Trail One mudguard that Trail One sent out to me. I love that mudguard. Just your average mudguard, but it says Trail One on it. That's basically it for all the upgrades I've done to it. So now I guess we should move on to some upgrades I would want to do in the future. These wheels are absolute junk, in my opinion. They don't weigh a lot from what I've heard. They are E13, and they're a good brand and all that, but I think they're one of the lower models of E13 wheels. I had the bike shop true these wheels, and I had a bunny hop out in the parking lot, and they went out of true immediately. They just get out of true so easily. It's gotten to a point where it's almost hitting my frame here on the back, and it's really concerning, but it's just part of it. Second upgrade that I would want to do is the handlebars and the stem. P&W makes some really good handlebars, and they're also at a pretty budget price from what I've seen. So I would love to do a handlebar upgrade and all that fancy stuff, because I've heard that those handlebars are some really good handlebars up there on the market. Dropper posts, don't need the upgrade. The cranks I would love to upgrade to race face turbine cranks. I've heard that some shorter cranks make your pedal efficiency a lot better. Tires, I might consider upgrading those to some sort of Kenda or Schwalbe tires. They're beefier because these tires, they're decent, but they do kind of hold me back in some spots. The brakes definitely do need an upgrade. These brakes are Shimano MT200 brakes. They're absolute crap in my opinion, but whenever I first got the bike, they were my first hydraulic disc brakes. So I thought they were awesome. But over time, the pads have worn, and as well as the rotors. I'm probably gonna have to get a new set of rotors, and also I might go ahead and get some MT401 calipers because I believe those are 4-piston calipers. It should make the stopping power a lot easier. I think that's pretty much going to be a wrap. I mean, we talked about everything about the bike. Give this video a like, subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. Be sure to rate my bike in the comments from 1 to 10. I mean, I'll probably give it like a 6 or 6.5 because it don't have all the bells and whistles, as we all know. Yeah, subscribe, like, do all that. We'll see you next one.